British sailors found themselves far from home and far from the sea when they stayed right here in our area during World War II.
It's a little-known history that two families are digging into as they uncover their roots. North Carolina News reporter Justin Quisenberry shows us how the past and present are linking together.
Once crisp black and white memories blurred as years turned to decades.
That's Jeff Palmer there.
Richard Eagles learned of his Uncle Jeff's photos in 2011.
I think these were all kept in a drawer.
The faces and places were in Cary, snapped when Jeff was on a leave for a few weeks from the Royal Navy in the early 1940s.
Here's some of the sailors here.
Staying at a camp where Umstead Park is today.
They refer to it as HMS Crabtree.
Among the photos, a family named Fox. Armed with a name and a town, Richard tracked down an address in Cary.
When we got here and saw that there was a big hole in the ground, we just thought, well, that's the end of that, you know. That's where the story ends, and it all ends.
But Richard kept trying, finding a remedy to his riddle by showing his pictures at a local drugstore.
One at a time, he went through them, and he came to the very last one, and he looked at me and said, "That's Charlie Fox." So I said, I'm in the right place then. And he just nodded and said yes.
One phone call and 1 hour later, Val Fox walked in.
Well, we were just all oohing and ahhing. I mean, he kept bringing these pictures out.
Val was just 3 years old.
Jeff with Val.
When she met that 18-year-old British sailor, Jeff.
We come to one of the photographs, and Val said, I have that photograph. Now, at that point, my jaw dropped.
I remember that picture very well in our family album.
All of a sudden, those connections, blurred by the decades, came back into focus.
It's as though, you know, somebody has come out of a mist and a fog and from the past, and they've met. It means a lot more because it's actually, these are no longer just photographs of people, they are real people.
Real people, Jeff and Val, separated by generations and continents, bonded through black and white photos.
Such a long time ago.
And reconnected through video chat technology more than 7 decades later.
That man that I was looking at at 18-year-old, and here I am 77, we were looking at each other all across the world. I mean, is that incredible?
I never really expected to see her again, you know. You don't after all those years. And it was very nice to see her anyway.
In an instant, Val and a now 92-year-old Jeff were taken back in time and began forming a new bond in the present.
Destiny is real. We're all interconnected.
I'm Justin Quisenberry, North Carolina News, Cary.
Oh, what a wonderful story. Well, no one quite remembers exactly how Jeff and the Foxes met, but he says they took on a parental role with him the few times they spent together. Richard Eagles is providing copies of his uncle's photos to the town of Cary's Historic Center to preserve for generations to come.